Hello. Oh, there you go. No audio. No screen. How's it going, folks? Hello, you. Welcome along. First stream in about 6 weeks. So you'll have to bear with me while I get everything set up and running. Sounds like audio might be a little loud. There we go. How are we, folks? Now, there is a very possible chance that this stream is cut short, perhaps very short. I've got my son's not too well. He's only got like a typical kiddie fever, snotty nose, but his temp's up and stuff. He's just gone down for a nap, but he's obviously sleep. He's a little all over the place at the moment. Looks like he's settled pretty well. There you go. He's there somewhere on that screen, if you can see. Here, this is his head. So it looks like he's settling, but we may only get an hour. But we'll play until he wakes up, basically. But yeah, hopefully. I thought of streaming recently myself. Oh my word, Mass Bandits! My goodness, is my slight my slight reinterest in Planet Zoo sends ripples along the community. Who knows? Right, okay, so yeah, I'm going to start with a slightly hushed voice just while he really settles, because like I say, he's a little bit half awake. So here we go, then episode 1, we did a little entrance plaza. Like at the moment, it's a little on the nose, you know, like there's the old one, here's the new one. But once this is worked out into a larger area, I think it'll look a little less, a little more subtle, perhaps. The small child disease, it's terrible. Yeah, you know the one I mean, don't you? The one where they just have a runny nose and a fever and they feel sorry for themselves. There we go. Please call it Pinewood Zoo. I need more t-shirts. But surely, whatever I call it, you would buy the t-shirt, Paul. I haven't picked a name yet. It may well be Pinewood Zoo, but nothing's really jumping out at me, and I'm not rushing it. I'm not forcing anything now. That's the rules with Planet Zoo, or any game really. That's the channel rules. Don't force it. If it happens, it happens. It's all good fun. So obviously these were the original ticket gates here that are now boarded up, and this would actually be the exit for the zoo, and that's something I kind of want to carry on through with. I want this whole area to be a large plaza. But what I want is a very obvious sort of where the old plaza used to be. Okay, that's kind of what I'm going for. So Palm Steel Zoo instead of Pinewood. Nice. So I'm going to come back up to this herringbone path because I really do love it. All right, and we're going to align to grid, and we'll do something like that. We can carry these borders across either side. Okay, and we're going to make all of this area plaza, bar a couple of pieces where we can do some sort of statues. That's what I'm thinking. But keep it very good, but then have a really sort of free-flowing, you know? That's kind of the idea with it. Take it easy, have fun. I learned that from you. You learned that from me not doing it. Because I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that one as well. In fact, this is a little bit too close. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that one. There we go. Okay. And all of this will make sense in a moment. Okay. And then we'll whack the width up. We'll deselect the grid and whack the width up. And then we'll do that. There we go. And then this gives us the space for a couple of statues. It's one way to stop people entering through the exit. This doesn't seem the sort of budget that would have that, the zoo that sort of have that kind of thing. So what I'm going to have instead is the idea that this gate could shut, and then at some point into the day it opens up, and there would be a young teenager on minimum wage come and stand there. Basically, that's going to be the idea behind that. But here, look, in construction, we have these awesome statues that I've never been able to. The other thing I'm trying to do here is use stuff that I haven't been able to use before. These classic soldiers. Oh, there we go. I didn't get the size too far off with that, did I? Recently got a gaming laptop purely for Zoo and Planco. The difference in detail is amazing. Yeah, it's crazy, eh? That kind of mashup will be interesting. Good. Planet Zoo is big PP. Planet Coaster is small PP. But no, I think they both have pros and cons. I think the pros of Planko at the minute is more stuff to play with, and also maybe more scope for variation, more scope for creativity. The benefits of Planet Zoo are just a slightly better engine, nicer graphics, that sort of stuff. Okay. Hello from Miami. Nice. How's it going? But it's warm there. It's quite warm here today, actually. It's quite warm. It's like 8 degrees Celsius, which is quite warm for this time of year. I saw Mass Bandit got the barbecue out the other day, the grill. And I was like, wow, we're not quite there yet. We're getting there, but we've got a bit of a chance of some more snow yet, I think, before we're fully into winter. Fully out of winter, excuse me. Okay. We're going to go for one of them. Now, the obvious one here, I think, is these cast lions, because they're just gorgeous. My slight issue with them is, do they fit on there okay? Yeah, they do fit on there okay, don't they? What about side on? Because that's going to be where I want them. Yeah. It ain't perfect, is it? But I want these because they're bronze, and so they fit the sort of the bar work we've got here. 14 in Stafford, nice. How do you feel about PC coming to console? Great, I think, for people who have got consoles. My original plan was to get a PlayStation and cover it on the channel, but because January and February have been so god awful on the channel, mostly due to the lack of Planet Zoo, I'm not going to have the budget to do that, unfortunately. So unless anyone who wants to buy me a PlayStation, because I only have a Switch and it's not coming to Switch. Although we are going to be doing some Switch coverage of Animal Crossing next week, which I'm excited about. Right. Hello from Texas. My first live stream, of course. Dog watching. Hi, doggo. Hi, doggo. Okay, so I think what we'll do is take those and merge them around like that. I think this could probably work with like a flower bed above in front of it, or either side of it even. Okay, this is good. Okay, so first of all, let's get you across to there. Once Planet Zero's variety of construction pieces, DLCs that Planet goes as, it'll probably be the superior game. Yeah, I think I argue they sit nicely together. I don't think you really need to pick which one you prefer. There are some people who are just more interested in theme parks than zoos, and vice versa. Will there be any more Founders Fortune videos coming soon? Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it gets back to Founders Fortune this week. Although it doesn't do so hot on the channel, unfortunately. Foundation does a lot better. So I probably will prioritize that. But yes, no, we will try and get some Founders Fortune back this week. So let's have a look if there are many copper pieces. I think I'm going to go for that. Just a shame the ends are so high up, but I think we could probably use the other side of them. Okay, and then let's have a look at some windows. Actually, let's go the other way. I love all your content. Planning to do videos, help you sleep. Not in a bad way. I'm not calling you boring. You're just very soothing and calming. I get that a lot, Janice. I'll be honest with you. I take it as a compliment now. I was never too sure how to deal with it originally. The amount of people telling me that they fall asleep to my voice, I've decided to take it as a compliment. Let's have a look at these. If we have anything we've got suitable, that's more of a wood finish. Here we go. I imagine probably one of these. You kids and Animal Crossing, the most ambitious crossover of all time. I don't want to say I've never played an Animal Crossing game, because I most likely have played maybe the very first one, but I certainly don't remember much of it. What are you hoping for in the next DLC? I have no specific requests for DLC in this game. They can bring it out whenever they like. The only thing I would ask for, if I'm being completely honest, is a more substantial DLC than the last one. That's the only thing I would say I think this game needs. Is I don't think this game is suited to small content packs of 100 pieces and 4 animals. I don't think that's where the DLC for this game should sit. Did you play Pokemon Sword or Shield? Yeah, I played Pokemon Sword. Enjoyed it really. I think it was a bit more of the same, so to speak. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Now let's see if we can move this where we want it to be. This is the problem. Is it is long? Just going to use this, but no, that's no good. So let's have a look at some fences. Still reminding myself where everything is. It's been that long. Think aquarium, because yeah, aquarium. I would enjoy like a animal pack. Oh Christ, an aquatic animal pack in general. I think would be a really good fit. That's a real shame that was definitely going to be my my go-to. I suppose we could make it work. I was watching videos from the point I fell asleep and sure I got to the whole thing at the end. Thanks. Do we try and make this work? Great to have you back. Well, thank you, Johnny. I didn't actually go anywhere. Just haven't played this game for a little. Bring back Planet Coaster and do a collab with Attacking Toucans and another planet. I've done stuff with Attacking Toucans in the past. Actually, we've done a few videos together. Nice guy, very funny. Other than maybe covering the console release, I have no plans to return to Planet Coaster just now because, again, it sounds horrible, but it just doesn't do very well view wise on the channel, and I gotta pay the bills. Can we get this to line up? I'd say that's good enough. Let's move them over both slightly. There we go. And that way. There we go. I like that. It looks thick, looks sturdy. That looks good. Starter did you pick in Pokemon Sword? The fire one. Really wasn't very good with the names. The one thing I didn't like about Pokemon Sword is all the Pokemon were a bit too samey. Didn't really find much care for them. That's better. Did you play Foundation on your own without uploading videos? I enjoy watching that game. No, almost exclusively, Mink. If it's something I'm playing on the channel, I only ever record it. Very rarely do I have the time. There are some games I play that aren't for the channel, like for instance, play Pokemon Sword, and I played. What else have I've been playing a bit of Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. That's really fun. Yeah, really enjoying that one. Okay, so let's get some mulch in here. Go for the flat side to make it easier. Charmander. No, in the Score Bunny. Yeah, that sounds right. It looked like a kind of karate fire bird thing by the end of it. What are your best building tips? Go and watch a building tutorial. Yes, some of the quality of life stuff from Coaster would be great. Viewpoints, barriers, curbs, they would go a long way. Yes, barriers. I'm amazed at how much I miss barriers and curbs. Yeah, that's a big one. Like here, for instance, with this thing that I'm doing now, I should really be able to sort of throw some barriers around this, but at the moment I'm unable to, right? Right, so like I say, this one here, we should be able to turn you into lion. Oops. Lion mirrors? Oh, we already got mirrors. There we go. That's weird. There we go. And then they turn in. No, do we actually want them turning in slightly? We might do. Do we want them the other way round? Walk through the corners. Yeah, well, like I said, the thing I'm going to hope to aim for is that there's very little here and here for peeps to do, so they will just walk down there. But, yeah. The most diverse interesting games to play Pokemon, Mario, Planet Zoo, Minecraft, GTA, literally play anything. Yeah, I'd say most people are like that, Will, to be honest. You should let's game it out. It's Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo videos. Great content. I've watched them, yeah. I love that people assume that I haven't seen somebody who plays Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster. Like it's not my job to know what content is out there. Yeah, I watch his stuff. I'm personally not a huge fan of like, nothing against the guy, but I'm not a huge fan of that like silly content that's silly for the sake of it kind of thing. But yeah, you know, he's got a niche, and you know he's doing really well with it. So God, good for him. I say that something I'm working on at the moment is quite silly for no reason other than trying to be funny. So maybe I'll come round to the idea. Oh, this needs fixing slightly. There we go. If I get anything like entertaining, there'll be staff walking around with a bird or a monkey. Guests will walk around, then like in Planko, they will clap and cheer. That could be cool. I never even thought of that, you know, rather than having like folks in costumes. Yeah, they could have like little walk around meet and greets. That's a really good idea, actually. I wonder if you can put bins under the path. Never tried. No, you can't. You can't move path bins away from paths, unfortunately. The lines remind me of the Art Institute of Chicago. That sounds good. See, there's an aquatic DLC. There will be marine animals included that don't do well or can't get to the aquariums, such as great whites or larger fish mammals. Oh, I wouldn't have thought so, Anna. If I'm totally honest, I think what Planet Coaster is trying, what Planet Zoo have tried to do, I can't see that sort of stuff. Yeah, be focused on really. No. Okay. So we need to bring this up here so that people can actually use it as well. But keep it nice and sort of free flowing. I don't want it there. Let's take that up a bit just to get it off there we go. Yes, that's something I'm looking for. Okay, cool. So there we go. Because what I would like is for all this to look relatively Plaza-y. New staff members that can do guided tours, so better education would be good. Yeah. There was a tour guide in the trailer, yeah, but saying that, there was also a lot of rides in the Planet Coaster trailer, original trailer, that never saw the light of day again. So you have to always take those things with a pinch of salt. It's causing hybrids building for Planet Zoo, but yeah, these things often happen though, is they get a bit of a sort of second wave. You got to think it's a completely new audience. It doesn't really matter that people played Planet Coaster on the PC. That doesn't really affect the people who are going to play it. If that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. 300 plus watching, only 62 likes. Come on, folks. That's a good point, actually. Come on, everyone. Smash that like button. Blah, 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 blah. Adopted 2 kittens. We get to bring them home on Thursday. Oh, that's awesome. They'll be climbing up the walls. Oh my god, what no. Somebody moving an elephant on casters around upstairs and sound of things. Okay. Right, so we're going to take this. So this is going to be a bit of a flower bed till about here, I think. And then we're going to have a nice sort of round. Yes, that's what we want to do. Flower bed here with some staffing buildings behind the back here, and then a round area here. And then we're going to have an older style building over here, and then we're going to head up to animals here. I love the cool pattern work you did for the pavement at the front. Yeah, it turned out well, didn't it? I think it turned out really good. Not 100%, not sold on the animals, but I think this turned out really good. Yeah. What's going to be first animal? Don't know yet. No idea yet. No idea. Okay. Wall pieces. So let's have a look. Arctic wood. I don't think it's going to be Arctic wood. See, breeze block. Relatively obvious choice, perhaps. Let's have a look. Concrete. We could just do concrete. We could do breeze block base with some concrete above it. That's quite neat. There's that dry stone one. I think that's right for here. This ridiculous icy Mario one. In the family, are you the only one working, or does your wife have a job as well? Oh no, she works. She's a paramedic. Well, it's complicated. Back in the UK, she was a paramedic lecturer. She used to teach at university, teach paramedic practice. Since coming to Canada, she's had to retrain. So she has worked a couple of different jobs while she's been retraining. But now she is retrained as a paramedic, and she's currently applying for jobs. So hopefully, very soon, she will be a paramedic again. Maybe if you put the animals on the other side of that helix on the lower left, it would look more like a line instead of that large curve. Oh, that's a good idea. So they follow this line. Is that what you mean? So they follow the line like that. I think perhaps it needs more of them as well. Little white bits there. We need something sitting on the other side, don't we, as well? But that's fine. I think we need like one more animal, I think. And obviously we like this area eventually will get finished off. Yeah, that was cool. I'll go with that. Fingers crossed we can see Indiana towards the end of the stream. Yeah, I mean, she's asleep. The only problem is I can't really pick her up anymore because she's got so big. But yeah, we'll get Indiana on stream. Yeah. Hopefully, never I meet her in an ambulance. Yes, of course. Hello there. Hello, you, Primal Gamer. All right. So let's try and smooth this out. And I think I'm going to go breeze block, but just one row of it. That's why we don't want you on here. I didn't realize we were on the same grid. Okay. And then the top of it needs to be like a nice clean sheet of wood. No. No. Possibly. 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 Ah, that's it. That's the one. Yes. What is this? I wasn't here last time. It's a zoo. Yes, yes. It is but a zoo. And I'm not being facetious there. I genuinely can't tell you much else about it because that's pretty much what we've got so far. It's a zoo. Would a parking lot be more expensive than a turnstile? I don't know. Are they the options? I love what you do with this pavement because it's in the video. It can take away. You can take away one thing from your videos. It looks so good. Yes, there you go. That's it. If you can just get one little thing away from there and go, oh, that was neat. I could do that. Then I feel like my my job is done. There we go. Now we're following this path here now, relatively. May not be sabotaging my English. Now get out of here. If I could kick you out, I would. Go and get an education, because otherwise you'll have to desperately try and do something ridiculous like this to earn money. Let's get ready and walk my dog. I'll watch the rest of this video later today. Happy streaming. Happy streaming, Nicole. Thank you. Happy walking your dog even. Thank you for watching. I've got to take my dog out in a little bit as well. Hopefully if Xander's not feeling too awful, we'll take him down to the little play park outside. Let the dog have a run around. Where's Xander? Oh. Scratch that. It's absolutely throwing it down. It's been lovely this morning. It's going good. How about you? Yeah. We're getting there. You're going to do a cliche flamingos at the front. I don't think we are. Only because it is such a cliche. I would never hear the end of it if I did it. Okay, so that's about long enough on there. Okay, good. So now we'll come back into here and neaten all this up. There we go. I just removed that before so I could see where the path sort of goes. Not too sure what's happening with the path here yet, but we'll come up with something. Is this replacing the Canassa? Is that still continuing? The Canassa will hopefully come back at some point, but for right now, it's just this is the only thing we're going to be currently working on in Planet Zoo. Okay, so now we need a very small pole, like a metal spike thing. Let's have a look. I know there is one. A thin. There's this thing. That'll probably do, actually. Or there's those. Yeah, they look a bit messy. Or there's one. Or there's that one. What's that look like on the end? Yeah, I think it's going to be that one, actually. I think that's going to want to do what I want it to do. Oops. I just kissed that, did I? That's weird. Okay, so I'm going to take that in there, and we're going to need an archer as well here. Okay. When would you say a zoo is finished? I don't know. It's never happened. I don't know. Ask Dan Wolf. As he's recently finished Pine Creek Zoo, and I think it's the first time any of us have ever finished a project. Oh, Master and John did finish No Name Landia, right? But yeah, otherwise. I just don't think it happens. Something alive. I mean, I wouldn't even go that far. There's that for a little wall-based bench. Welcome back, Paul. Wildlife Park near me opens with rhinos. Oh, that's interesting. Chester Zoo, interestingly, opens with elephants, which you would normally think is one of your sort of big-ticket ones, you know. Gutters. Oh, I often forget about gutters, yeah. Oh, that's good. I always wanted something plain that I can replicate a few times. Actually, I'll leave that last one back in. Yeah. How are you going to hide that? Well, this is going to be a raised flower bed above these poles. There's going to be a raised mulch flower bed that we'll do in a moment. So, yeah, I was going to try and think. That's a good point, though. You've got to think about what you're covering up and what you're not going to be able to cover up. Very important point. Gutters are quite hard to use as actual gutters. Raised flower bed. Yes, exactly that. Exactly that. Boom, boom, boom. One more, I think. Let's wait until the next episode of Emerald. Actually use gutters as, wait for it, gutters. Yeah, I don't think I ever have yet. It should do. All of this should have guttering on it, but it's worth hassling it. Okay, nature. Big old mulch. Okay. Given up on them thousands of times. Yeah, I haven't actually tried. I don't think. What makes them difficult though? I'd have thought they were relatively self-enumerating. Are they not? Unless Where's the Fountain would really call the main entrance. I see. I'd like the idea of a water fountain, but I don't think it would fit. I didn't want to put anything here necessarily because I really wanted this to look like we've just made the place bigger, you know. So that's what I really wanted to get across was this straight line and then a nice curve into it that then goes off into the regular path further up. That was always my original headspace. But yeah, water feature would probably be a good idea. But again, gotta try and think of things like budget and stuff. I don't know whether this is the sort of place that would have many things like water features. Just goes there for now. They're just tedious. Yeah, that sounds right. Finds me a way to bees count. Yeah, it's something I don't necessarily have to worry about, thank God. Just thinking that we really want that to be. We need to get onto regular path, don't we? Because if not, this is going to be a right bother to have to carry on everywhere. I'll go there. We'll go there to a building. Right. Okay, that's what we'll do. Let's box out a shape, so we know what we're doing. There we go. Still no camels. Do you know what? No, we have done camels. We did. Yeah. Do you know what? I was just about to say I don't think I've ever put a camel down in the game, but I have. We did. We did them on franchise mode. Yeah, camels will work great in this zoo. They are the total kind of animal that you would have in this zoo. So yes, camels we shall see. Oops. Right, so if we just sort of box out what will eventually be some sort of gift shop or something that finishes that line for us, yeah. Right, there we go. And then this could be water feature. Can you say yeet? There you go. To be honest, I'm really surprised rhinos weren't included in the base game. There are rhinos. There are rhinos in the game, aren't there? Have you tried playing this with NVIDIA GeForce Now? No, what's that? When you kept calling the camels pandas, yeah, that's right. I genuinely, for some reason, I had a whole episode where I continued to call camels pandas. Okay, so let's do barriers then. So how close can we go there? Come on, there we go. Okay. Can I remember? Remember the buttons. First barriers going in, and they're not even for. Oh, and then, yeah, there we go. And they're not even for a. Now why can't I put that there? What's wrong with that there? Prime spot. Are you just being silly? There we go. This will most likely be short-lived because this building's gonna be a huge compromise, but we'll give it a go. I suppose we could kind of make this work, eh? Yeah, okay. I'm just dense. Yeah, I thought they were, yeah. Smaller zoos that I've been to mostly just have built-up flower beds and trees rather than any aesthetic attraction. Yes, no, I agree. And I think that's what we will focus on. But there's no harm in going a little bit fancy. I think we can do something like that. And we should be able to put water in there. Did you put the water in first? Water in first, and then take this down to it. There we go. Chose the Indian rhino for some reason. Well, you've got to pick summers, I suppose. Baby tapirs. They're all cute. All baby animals are cute. All animals are cute. All animals are amazing. Everything's cute. Shut up. I kind of like the idea of doing this in breeze block, but it probably wouldn't be, would it? It would have to be something more formed. Oh. No spies are cute. There we go. Okay, so we need a little rim there, but otherwise that's fine, I think. Again, that might need change in the future, but otherwise we now have water there. Okay. Let's go for... Is it plaster that the loose pieces are? Yes, these. I've got one favorited, but yeah, that's what we want. There we are. Sorry, Maddie, my relatively overzealous spam filter pulled up cockatoo. Yes, McCall, I would like to see a bird. Birds and aquariums are the two things I'd really like to see come to the game, I suppose. When you get around to animals, to help keep your interest, I think it'd be cool to put in animals you haven't really done before, like the Komodo or black bear. Yes, so I agree with that, actually. That was something I was thinking about. Was focusing on stuff that we haven't actually done yet, because I'm sure there's plenty. I'm sure there's many. There we go. Why? That's weird. I did not do that with that glass, did I? Yeah, gorilla or orangutan. Yeah, there's no G on orangutan. I would like gorillas. Yeah, this has been loosely based on Twycross Zoo, and they have a lot of apes. They're basically an ape sanctuary, which is pretty awesome. I can't click the fence that I want to click. There we go. Now we can't. We're not going to edit the size of this, right? Because we're going to take the water out. I actually have a hard time learning the sorting of the items. They still searching for everything because I can't get the logic of the menu. Yeah, the Planet Coaster one wasn't great either, was it? But I think we just got used to it, maybe. What haven't I put down in Planet Zoo? Oh, there's loads. There's loads and loads. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna totally cheat. We're gonna cheat. There we go. That's that. Any plans to go back to Planco? Not currently, no. Hi, so excited to see you back at Planet Zoo. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good. Like I say, I'm having to keep my voice down a little because my son is, to be honest, he looks flat out. But he's got a little bit of a fever today, a little bit of a temp, so keep an eye on him. See how he gets on. Okay, so now what we do need to want to do actually is take those and use them as this slight lip here. Now that green lump there, I'm not going to bring this out all the way to cover that. So I think what we'll do is just terrain paint that to be close. And then that little tiny bit there, yeah, that's just going to be it. Good enough. Job 8. Perfect. That'll do. How old's your little boy? Hope he recovers quickly. He's 2.5. He's coming up 3 in August. But yeah, he's doing fine. It's just one of those little like kiddie buggy cold things. Good to see you back, Janty. Thank you, Mr. Hockey. Didn't go anywhere. Been putting out videos every day. Been to Monkey World. I've been to Trentham Gardens. There's a monkey place there. Is that the one you mean? Would there be a plaster lining against the orange brick? That is a great point. Yes, very good. Very good, very good. I think that's a perfect idea. It's slightly off that grid, is it? There we go. Let's take it down to the water level. Love that. Nice touch. Oof. Oh, hello. Yes, I would like bigger exhibits for some of the animals, yeah. I'd like to be able to like click them together. Like if I put 2 next to each other, they could go and become one. That'd be neat. Depending on if these buildings are new or not, you should have plants growing in through the brick. Oh yeah, we'll get to a lot of the detail like that. This is going to be a newer building. This is going to be part of this new entry build. That's what I really wanted. I wanted to see obvious entrance here, new addition to help guest flow here. That was really the sort of thing I was going for here. I think that's turned out quite nice actually. It looks neat. It looks minimalist. Where do we keep like trash cans and stuff? There we go. I have a lot of these around in the newer areas for recycling and whatnot. Oh come on! Well, that looks silly. Well, I guess that's it, isn't it? Head out, coming together nicely, man. See you later. Cheers, Mast. Back to work. I don't think the kids are off, are they, in a minute? What's your biggest game time on Steam? Planet Coaster. How's it going, Geek? UK here, so just finished at work. What better way to enjoy a cuppa than with your stream? Awesome, Elliot. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, so we've got lots of areas to plant. I'm not going to worry about those too much just yet. I feel like this could be a little planted area as well, you know. No, I like that harsh line there. That's got me going. It's got me invested. What's the big stone tower for? It's a placeholder for a building later on. This brick. I quite like the brick actually. I might keep some of the brick as a sort of nod towards what will be over here, brick. But yeah, this is just a placeholder for a gift shop type building. Captain Shotgun, those kind of messages won't get shown, unfortunately, due to the spam filter that's implemented. Best of luck, though. Looking good, I'm off too. We'll catch up after stream ends. Awesome. Thanks, Tigress. Love the bench idea. Yeah, they look neat, don't they? I mean, they're not usable, but that's never stopped us before, has it? Okay, so that's that. What we do need is a very thin... Something we can use as like a very thin strip that we can just fill that gap in there, just so it's because they wouldn't just have breeze block going up to block. They would have to have some sort of almost like a slight curb almost. So let's look in the right menu. I've just joined. Can you recap what you've done on the live stream? Hi, Bryn. Yeah, we're just working on the entrance plaza, the other side of the gate. So this was episode 1, and now we're working on this bit here. We want to kind of get the idea that this is the old entrance here, and then this new addition here has been added on to sort of help with guest flow, etc. Now, what's your idea for this park? You guys have themed areas. I honestly don't know, Hembry. I'm taking every day as it comes, and just seeing what we come up with. To be honest with you. It's wooden, but the back of that could be quite nice. We've got something that's a bit thick. I don't want anything too thick. Do you know what? Let's try. Where's that just gone? No, let's try the back of that. Yeah, I think that could be quite nice as a little edge. That's a sick, unique idea. Cool. You want the curve thinner than plastic? No, plastic pieces. Those plastic pieces probably about right, but I quite like to use different materials. I quite like the darker. Hold on. What's up, Indy? Indiana, come here. Come and see people. Come on. Come and see. Right, Indy's moaning, so I'll get her on here a sec. Hold on. That one, I think. There we go. Come here, Pop. Come here. Come on. I'm going to try and pick you up. Oh, come on. Ready? Oh, God, you're getting so heavy. Oh. Oh, jump. Oh, here she is. Here's the popper. Oh. Oh, let's make that. There you go. Lift up. Up. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice, Casey. Thank you. Look how big she got. Oh, look how big she got. She keeps growing. Oh, she keeps growing. Oh, she's such a good big girl, aren't you? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. All right. Oh, she is a big puppy, right? Okay. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. Calm down, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh, there she is. Hey. Oh, thank you. She's a daddy's girl. You're right. She is a daddy's girl. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Oh, good girl. Oh, right. Pop. Oh, girl. You stink. Needs a bath. How old is she now? She's coming up to 5 months. Yeah, she's coming to 5 months old. She's getting the adult face. Yeah, she has got a proper grown-up face now. Just join my luggage for the dog. It's just a 2-hour stream of the dog. Yeah, but there we go. Have you got your backstory ideas? Yeah, so far that's the idea. Yeah, this is an old place. Let's head back. This is the old entrance here. That's now going to be used as an exit. Here is actually the new main entrance, and later on it'll look. At the moment, this looks very stuck on, but what will happen is all of this area here will be pointing towards this. There'll be signage here. There'll be other things as well. So yeah. Good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the dog. Yeah, dog's big doggo. She's still a pupper though. Fun fact, our family just got started with 2 guinea pigs. Nice. A friend of mine's just not long got 3 guinea pigs, I think they ended up getting for some reason. 3 seems quite a lot to start off with, but yeah, she loves them to bits. I'm not a mega fan of not that I'm not a fan of them. They're cute. Personally, I've never really kept small animals. We've had dogs, cats about as small as I go. Apart from fish. I love watching fish. They're the only sort of animal I can't cuddle that I would keep, I guess. I don't know. I live in Yorkshire, so I'm next door to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, so I like small circle / anything wood, small animals. We don't have meerkats, so do Komodo or Galapagos tigers. Alright, okay. Not quite 100% on that one, but yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Small animals, I think we're going to get all the small animals in here, definitely. So the sort of things you have in a zoo. What do you reckon would be the standout enclosure? So the obvious thing would be to go for lions, because a lot of British zoos sort of made their name on lion conservation back when we still owned the colonies. Guinea pigs can be very. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. My wife used to keep rats, and they were incredibly intelligent. You could teach them all sorts of things. Let's rewind to get a look at Indy. Stepped out for a second and I missed her. Oh, sorry. But there you go. She's there. She's there. Right, I'm just going to quickly use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, hi. Just catch up on chat. Bum bum bum. To chat. I was just on about buying stuff. Yeah, I mean, I've been to Costco this morning, and people weren't like there was toilet roll available. People weren't hoarding it, which is good. That wasn't that long. Was that long? I was gone for like 2 minutes. Christ, I could be there for 20 minutes sometimes. Would a butterfly house style building next to the old entrance look nice in a Victorian style? Not something too grand, but looking very old. Could be for reptiles, but that's a really good idea. Yeah, I like that idea of a conservatory. Yeah. Indiana, what's up here? Yeah, I like that idea. So like an old conservatory set up over here somewhere. Bear that in mind. Yeah, good idea. Missed the start of the stream. Don't worry, this is what we did. Yeah, I think there's something like 32 people in Canada infected now, and pretty much all of them could be traced back to travel. So, yeah, then we're not too worried over here. Name idea. Summit Valley. Yeah, it's a good word, isn't it, Valley? There we go. What item is that? It's called mulch. It's in nature and gardening. All different shapes and sizes. Very useful for doing raised flower beds et al. The thing you do need to do is, I mean, it won't look so bad once there are plants in there. But one thing you do have to do is make sure you don't make it look too repetitive. So you can do things like this to get rid of those repetitive patterns there. You see. Like I say, it's not too much of a problem because once you plant it, you can't really see that. There we go. Could have the leaf blossom effects in the conservatory to imitate butterflies. I don't think they have those in the game yet. They're there in Plant Coaster. I would love to see those in this game as well because they would suit zoos really well. Okay. Right, this, I suppose the next thing we look at is this building then, eh? So first of all, that one needs to go. That's going to have to be, in fact that one needs to go as well, doesn't it? It needs to be those two there. And that needs to be a door. I think this needs to be glass. So what nice round glass do we have? I suppose it's just those ones, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So that one's going to have to be glass there. To there. And there to there. Yeah. I saw best not use leaves as fish in an aquarium. Oh right, I didn't think they had them. Let's have a look. Dirt. Oh, falling blossom. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. And they do look a bit like fish, don't they? That's really neat. I didn't think they had any of these. Dandelion seeds. Oh, cool. You can build ready from the non-gridded ones as well. Yes, of course, yeah. They do look a bit fishy, don't they? It's a shame they sort of fly up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but the FX don't show underwater. Yeah, it looks like they do, but I think you got to like put them behind glass. They're more of an up and down thing as opposed to working with something like that. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so first things first, and let's try and neaten this up a bit, which obviously we're going to struggle to do. There we go. We're going to do some sort of like. What's the sensible thing to do there? It's like a bench, isn't it? Apologies for being late. Oh, don't worry about it, Awesome Weaves. Thanks for coming. The chat has been a nice bunch tonight, luckily. No, I haven't had to deal with anything without you or anything like that, so it's all good. Okay, let's go for art shapes. Where are art shapes? Here we go. Rounded. So what I'm thinking is we do. To here. Oh, what an awful thing. There's that. Okay. See now, I know what I want to do, but I don't. It's not going to work that shape because it's going to look ribbed like that, and it's not going to be. It's not going to be any good. Yeah. They work. It has to be a much bigger aquarium, I think. But since I did a huge jellyfish aquarium and hid the emitter things in rocks, yeah, that's what you need. Lots of space for them because they go really far out. What are you going for with this building? It's going to be a gift shop, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a gift shop. Stream was early. No, it wasn't. You guys just haven't done your British summertime yet, I guess. Ugh, that's gross, isn't it? Man, why don't they even work? Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, it doesn't happen for the UK until a bit later, does it? I think it's archaic anyway. There are parts of Canada that have abolished it this time round, which I think is awesome. we should most definitely do the same. Oh my god. Right, this is winding me up for some reason. Oh god, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to go that far. All I want to do is make a small circular couch there. That's it. That's literally it. Never mind. Which is to change it, all throws everything off. Yeah, it's useless. Yeah. You can make the messy bit a desk, like a checkout. Yeah, maybe. Have you been to Western Supermare? Yeah, Western Super Mud. I used to go there all the time when I was a kid. Try again. No. Let's just do it by hand. Fortunately, I have to go to doctor's appointment. Have fun. I hope everything's okay. Fantastic. Thanks for stopping by. The little guy's feeling well. Yeah, like I say, it's nothing I'm worried about. Just one of those, you know what it's like. Kids, bugs. They get something every week. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I have to be quiet while I concentrated. Do you know if there are more DLC packs to be released for Planet Zoo? I would imagine there is, but we don't know anything yet. No. Hey, the red lemurs are critically in danger of extinction, so add them, please. At the back forest. This looks like a tedious process. Yes, that's what geekism is. Yeah. A tedious process. We're there now. That didn't take too long, did it? Didn't take too long at all. No. So the only things we've really got to fix are that piece, I think. Those two bits can come this way a little to make life easier. Yeah, and then I reckon we could probably do that one better, couldn't we? There we go. This can come. That can come to there. I'm not going to worry about that little pod. And then I'll bring those in there. Oops. There we go. There we are. That wasn't so bad, was it? Oh, there's still a few more bits. Look, this one down here. Yeah, we could do that better than that. There we are. And then when was the last one? This bit of wall here. We can clean off there and bring you in as well. There we go. Sometimes we have to take the time to neaten that up. John T, long time no see. Hi, Rita. Yeah, good, thank you. Very well. Yeah. Any known cheat codes? There are 2 cheat codes, but none of the ones that Planet Coaster had. So far, we know how to make animals fluffy and how to make hearts appear when animals mate. 2 very useful things. We use your tedium to escape tedium at work. Yeah, well, what do I do when my work is this tedium? Do you think you will ever do one last big Planet Coaster Park? No, I won't. Can I just say, I'm not sponsored, but this... Oh, it's mirror imaged. Hold on. This Semreth, this thermos, is absolutely fantastic. I bought it for my coffee machine, and I made this coffee at about 8 AM this morning. It's now 2:30 and it's still red hot. It's crazy. I'm not on commission, but my god, isn't Tejikama cheap? Well, I don't know. Is Tejikama a tweet? I don't know whether Tejikama is a cheese. I suppose it is. How'd you make the hearts? I can't remember. It was what it came out while I wasn't playing. It was something to do with the name of the name you give to somebody. But I don't know. Sorry. Okay, so first of all, then we can get rid of that now. So, did we settle on the glass? Did we settle on the brick? Did we say we liked the brick? Because I can see myself using the brick if we enjoyed the brick. Hold on. Hold on one moment. Wife is messaging me. There we go. Tell us to shut up because I'm on internet with my friends. I didn't tell her that at all because, because I'd be dead. Okay, let's move that in there. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Goldfish. John, do you mirror because you prefer your own face in the mirror better than non-mirror? No, I mirror because I look slightly this way, and I feel like my face should look where the screen is. Does that make sense? So on the other side, now I'm looking this way. See? Whereas that's not mirrored. But if I had that when I'm reading chat and everything, my eyes would be off the screen, and I don't think that's very congrusive to a good design. So I mirror so that I'm looking where you folks are looking. I hope that makes sense. Is that a bench or table height? Is that a bench or table that you just built? This one over here? Oh, that thing? That is used to neaten up all this crap. That's all that is. Yeah, so that's what we've done there. Okay, let's neaten all this up. Safe there, good. And I'm not going to worry too much about that little bit. I think we can deal with that. Look at the right side. That Nicola would kill you as a paramedic. She'd also be forced to bring you back to life. That is true, yes. But she could just go over and over again, though, couldn't she? And just give me a terrible time of it. That water is begging for a water feature. That water will have a very simple water feature in there, yes, most definitely. Have we had IndieCam? Yeah, we have had IndieCam. Rita, I'm so sorry. I'd bring her back over, but she's fast asleep, and I'd hate waking her. Yeah. Oh, if you could make any type of simulation game, what would it be? For example, water park. Bryn, I'm not going to tell you. because I'm actually in the beginning process of developing it. So I don't want to say anything about it. Yeah, I'm not actually developing it, but I'm in the process of putting together a small team to develop it. So yeah, I'm not going to say anything about that just yet. You following the Six Nations? No, can't say as I'm a rugby fan. I can't say as I'm any sport fan really. If I'm completely honest with all of you, if I'm completely honest with all of you, I know that's what you'd want me to be. I can't say as I follow any sport. Okay. So I think we'll keep that back wall. We'll keep that back wall there for glass. For not glass, sorry. And then we'll go for plaster wall. We'll do a 2 glass. Secret says it's Jaunty Simulator. Yeah, that's it. Make your own Jaunty. Okay. I'm sending Indiana away at the moment because she's a big puppy already. She sure is. I haven't actually had a Wade this week. I honestly can't remember what she weighs, to be honest with you. I haven't got a bit of paper around either that says it. But she's a good solid weight. I know that much. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? We're doing that. All right, we'll get rid of that and we'll work with it as it is. Okay. Hey John, hey Ethan. What was your previous job? Who was a magician for kids? I was all sorts, but yes, I did do kids magic shows for a time and adult shows as well. I've worked as an undertaker. I've worked as I worked in a store, just sort of stacking shelves. I've worked as a graphic designer. Can you do a magic trick now? Yeah. Oh my god! Thumbs come off. Fingers. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad you asked. Yeah, all sorts of bits and bobs over the years. So I finally found something that I kind of gelled with, which is this. Just figuring out that. Hold on. There you go. Mind blown. Crazy stuff, huh? I can do that easy. No way, Matt. You can't do that as well. I don't believe it. It took me years of practice to come up with, to be able to pull my actual finger off. There's been a graphic designer fun. My parents want to be. Yeah, it's a great job, Carnage. I'd most likely still be doing it now. I only stopped doing it because I moved from Birmingham to Liverpool and struggled to find work doing it in Liverpool. So moved on to something else. I kind of want to watch you, but I also want to watch Best in Slot. Well, go and watch Best in Slot then. Yeah. But yeah, no, graphic design was really good fun, yeah. What's your daily routine like? It's a good question. I get up about 6 a.m. and I go to the gym. And then I come home and make coffee. This coffee. Although I was a bit late today because Xander's not been well, so I had a bit of a broken sleep. So I make coffee and then Xander wakes up. So then we get Xander up and get a wash and breakfast, Xander's breakfast. Xander has breakfast, and then if it's a video day, Xander goes to playgroup. So I drive Xander to his daycare, drop him off there, come back, and then sit down to make videos. And I do that until about 12, and then I eat. I have a like a shake thing that I make, like a smoothie that's banana, some fruit, and some protein powder and almond milk and a few other bits and bobs. I'm trying to lose some weight, by the way, if you can't wonder about all this gym stuff and shake stuff. And then I carry on working until about 4, and then I go and pick up Xander, and then we come home. We have an evening meal. We play a little while. He has a bath and goes to bed. And then if Nicola's in work, I'll do a bit more work, because Nicola works till 11 p.m. So if Nicola's in work till 11, I'll do non-video creating stuff. So I'll reply to some emails, reply to some comments, maybe do a little bit of game development work, that kind of thing. And then I go to bed as well. So that's on a day when I haven't got Xander. If I have got Xander, the first bit's all the same. I get up about 6 a.m, I go to the gym, I make a coffee, he wakes up, he has breakfast, and then we go to play. There's a little play group, not like a daycare, just like a play group. So I go to the play group with him for a couple of hours, then we come back, have some lunch, I have my shake. You put his spinach in that shake? No, not spinach. No, don't go crazy. You're working with a nutritionist? No. I'm trying to do it myself at the moment. I haven't got the funds for a nutritionist as much as I would love one. So I'm just eating less calories than I used to, and I'm trying to burn more calories than I used to, and then I'm hoping I can. There's no reason why I can't lose 20 pounds doing that. And if I manage that, then I will look at finding something a bit more focused to do the rest. But at the minute, I've got a good couple of stone excess weight on me that just needs to go. That can quite easily go by just consuming less calories than I'm burning off. So that's as far as my nutritionist goes at the moment. When you were a graphic designer, what were you working on? I worked in print design, so we did business cards, flyers, leaflets, menus for restaurants, a lot, that kind of thing. So yeah, all different sorts of print design, really. Yeah, so we get to play group with him, and then we come back, and then nap time is normally a couple of hours where I can either get a bit of work done, or like a day like today, we stream. He usually naps 1 till 3, so that's why I stream 1 till 3. And then in the afternoon, we'll normally go out, maybe do a bit of shopping, or walk the dog, or just maybe go to a little park or something if the weather's nice. And then same again then, yeah. See? Banana, spinach, chocolate, protein powder, splash of plant-based milk, and a spoonful of PB. Awesome, that sounds good. So mine is, I do a banana, I do a few frozen berries, like literally a little handful of like strawberry and raspberries and stuff, just to give it a little taste. A spoon of protein powder, a spoon of fat-free yogurt, some flax seeds, some oatmeal, and then fill it up with almond milk. And it pretty much, I could probably live off one of them a day, to be honest. And it's around about 400 calories, which is great. That's my gym now. Climbing wall. Oh, awesome. Yeah, gym-wise, I have really bad knees. I have osteoporosis in one of my knees and flat feet, which causes knee issues as well. So I can't do anything too strenuous on my knees. So I mostly do. I've mostly been doing cross trainer and weights, and all the regular sort of ab stuff, sit-ups and that kind of stuff. And so far it's going well. I've lost about 4 pound in the last. I've lost about 8 pound in the last couple of weeks. So yeah. I need to go and run again. I haven't run properly since my bike accident last year. I need to get out there again. Yeah, I'd love to be able to run, because it's the best type of exercise, right? It's free and you can just go for it. But yeah, unfortunately, my knees are long gone. What's your next step with this gift shop? Probably thinking about an interior, to be honest, because you put the roof on at the end. I'm just painting that to get rid of the grass, by the way, in case you're wondering. So probably an interior. Not going to go crazy on the interior here. I wonder if has anyone done. There we go. Guys, does a great job. Thank you, Rita. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting there. I've been sick the last few weeks, but finally feel better today. Walked the dog at lunch, started running again today, and kickboxing tomorrow. Also, me and Nicola are going to start a karate class together. We found a couples afternoon karate class, so we're going to do it on a day where Xander's in daycare. We're going to go and kick the shit out of each other. Okay. Bye, Matt Plays. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Polar Workshop. I'm worried it won't cope. Yeah, just strap it up and don't push it. You know the rules are, don't you? Are you doing this in 4K? I'm playing in 4K. The stream is just in 720 though, because the YouTube streaming can't really handle any more than that, unfortunately. That won't what you're doing, Cross. No, I know. I'm of course just joking. Hitting things intense in refuge. Highly recommended. Yeah, I used to kickbox when I was younger and always had a good blast doing that. But yeah, Nicola wanted to try something a little less contact focused. Which is fine by me. How much do you earn from a year from YouTube? It's a very personal question. How much do I earn, or how much do YouTubers earn? Because the answer is incredibly different. PewDiePie earned $72 million last year. I make enough to pay my bills. What's your favourite streaming platform? I'm not a huge streamer, so for me personally, YouTube is best because it's where my audience is. But I think if I was able to do it more, I would probably go to Twitch. I've done Twitch in the past, but since moving to Canada, I haven't had the time to do it. Planking music and Plaza music is so calming. Oh, it really is. It's one of the few sort of what's the word? One of the few soundtracks that I really don't mind listening to. Yeah. Okay. And that's actually maybe quite nice for the floor. That stone brick. Oh, there's that dark. No, that's a bit too dark, isn't it? That one, breeze block. So for the roof, I mean, we want a real simple one, don't we? Maybe some of it glass. They only have that white glass one for some reason. What's that one? Oh, is that the snowy one? Yeah, useless. Plaster. I think it's going to have to just be something like plaster, to be honest. Maybe metal. No, it's because they don't line up, do they? It's no good. It's no good. We'll go plaster and make a thing out of it. Have you been a Prison Architect series? No, it's one game that I always missed, and it never really jumped out at me as being for me. Are you friends with, or do I know NerdCube? No, I don't. So I used to enjoy his stuff. I haven't really watched him much since he went more to streaming, but yeah, nice guy, funny guy. Oh. Which one is it? Stone brick. There we go. Yes, that's nice. I like that. Hey man, what are you up to? Hey Chris, we've just been working on the entrance plaza here as we move into the zoo. Wasn't that glass one that you could recolour the trims? Oh yeah, you might be able to actually. It's getting on my nerves. Now I have the game sounds on, but Spotify playing in the background. Kind of epic playing sessions sometimes. That sounds good. I'm not a huge music fan, to be honest. I don't have Spotify or anything like that, so I'm normally quite happy just listening to in-game music. Yeah. Which part are you focusing on at the moment? I've only just joined. We're doing like a gift shop, sort of gift shop entrance info type building. You know, just a building basically. Please play Planet Coaster, please. We're not going to be playing Planet Coaster. We may cover the console release, maybe. How's Indy's training coming along? She's doing great. She's really good. She's pretty much there with all the stuff we wanted to know now. The next set of training would be things like tricks, and which we're not interested in really. You know, she doesn't go in bedrooms. She waits for food. She doesn't jump up. She sits and stays and waits. She walks well on a lead. Although that's going to be a long process. She's doing better on the lead. But really, that's all we're fussed on her doing. Really. Why? Why what? Why not playing Planet Coaster? For the same reason I'm not playing any other 5-year-old game. I don't know what to say to you, really. This is a really difficult topic because people say things like this all the time. Planet Coaster is 5 years old. Most people have played for as much as they ever want to play 10 times over. And nobody's on YouTube looking for more Planet Coaster content. That's basically it. Yeah. Just started making Let's Play. It's not going great. How was your start in YouTube gaming? Slow, quick. Very slow. I spent 6 months talking to myself. It wasn't until Planet Coaster came along that everything started doing better. I made Minecraft videos for about 15 people for the first 6 months of my YouTube career. Yeah. Do you have any tips for me? It's also making an entrance. I'm trying to go with the old wood type of style. Just think about where guests are going to step. Think about the way that guests are going to walk through a space. Like here, I imagine we can maybe make it so guests actually walk through this gift shop. That'd be quite cool, you know. But yeah. Okay. All right. So I now want this thin roof. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to put it on a half. Yes, yes. And we're going to put them there. Yes, good. Oh, I'll have to fix that, but otherwise that's okay. In fact, yeah, that's fine. We'll have that as a skylight. That's a good idea. Would you enjoy being famous, for example, like 1 million subs? Oh no, God no, no, not at all. I'd like to get to like 200,000-300,000 because that seems to be a real sort of comfortable place to earn money from. But no, my goal on YouTube has only ever been to make a comfortable living. I've got no interest in being a huge YouTube person. That looks cool, doesn't it? Do you know how many hours you've played of Planet Zoo? It's not loads. Something like 350. Yeah, something like that. It isn't a mega amount, to be honest with you. It looks great. We'll cast the rest. I'll be honest with you, Toes. We're nearly up finishing up there, but thank you though. We go till 3, and then I've got to go and wake my son up because otherwise he'll sleep forever. I think you should raise up the center of the roof of the building, maybe just still a skylight, but give it some height variance. Could do. I suppose that is a bit of a it is a bit of a water trap, that, isn't it? Problem is we don't have any nice half pieces of glass. We only have these ones. So if we were to build up, we'd have to do it with these. And I just don't think they look very good. So what we could do, of course, is do a bit of a plant on it. We could plant it. Are you ever going to upload a Sims 4 video? Only the ones I did before. I don't think we're going to go back to it. I found it too difficult with the colours. Too excited to get to the animals. Yeah, it's what it's all about, though. You've got to put the time in if you want to see nice results, I think. You know, to create your own zoo entrance now. Yes. Yeah, the original zoo entrance is here. You can get down to that. That's all you can do. Is get rid of yeah, all of that stuff, and you're just left with those few bits there, unfortunately. But yeah, otherwise you can get rid of them and put them there yourself. Love how the pattern in shadows onto the wall. Yeah, that's good, doesn't it? So it's things like that that make the difference, I think. This wall we will have to do something with, though. I don't think I want it all brick on the inside. Maybe one wall brick as like a feature. Have you heard the channel theme park worldwide? Yeah, I know Sean quite well. Yeah, yeah. If you go on his channel, I was in a video of his quite recently when they went to Canada's Wonderland. I headed over and spent the day with them. But yeah, I know Sean and Alex pretty well. Yeah. I'll be comfortable at about 10,000 subs. Still have a long way to go. Yeah, whatever your target is. I mean, like I say, I've only ever been interested in earning a living. So yeah, I've always wanted enough subs for that. How I see this gift shop working in real life is when the park closes, there will be barriers the guests kind of have to go through it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you could totally do that. It's kind of on the wrong side of the road for us here, really, with this being the exit. But yeah, I've definitely seen that before, like a sign saying "Please exit through the gift shop." Brick wall might need a staff door and backstage area. Yes, there probably will need to be a sort of backstage spot of this, won't there? Actually, I haven't really thought about that. I suppose here we could. This could extend this way to be more of a backstage area. I don't really want to ruin the sight line of the edge of the building there. That's quite neat. But yeah, we could make this. We can make that the edge there. I met Sean on Towers last year. He's actually quite tall. Is he tall? I don't know. I'm tall, so I don't notice when other people are also tall. But yeah, maybe he is. Yeah. Yeah. Are you close friends with any other Planet Zoo YouTubers? I don't know, close friends. I'm good friends with the Bronation guys, Mike and John. I've met them in real life and had a good time with them and chat to them quite a bit. And I talk a lot with Estan Wolf and Beyond Drew TV, Paulsley. That's about it, I guess. Now you live in Canada, will you be coming on holiday in England? Christ, hope not. I am back in England quite a bit for either work commitments or just seeing family. But no, for the most part, our vacations are going to be somewhere beautiful and hot. But yeah, I've been back in the UK twice since moving here, and it looks like I'll be going again later this year. But that's something I can't talk about just now. Shh. But it looks like I'm heading back later this year to go and see something fun. But yeah, proper vacations we will be aiming to Currently going through a bit of a slump. Yeah, well, tell me about it. I've had 2 months of a slump now. Just feel like I'm coming out of it now. What's Sean like behind the scenes? Exactly as he is in the videos. He doesn't put anything on. He's just a genuine nice bloke who is just incredibly happy and humble about where he's got to in YouTube. It's really nice to see. Oh, man, what am I doing here? I need something to edge this brick off. Beautiful and hot isn't screaming wintertime in England. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Although I was back there in February, and I had a lovely time. I really did, but it wasn't a vacation. How well do you see Planet Zoo vids doing on YouTube? How well do you see Planet Zoo vids doing on YouTube right now? I mean, they're still my best performing video, although I think if anyone was coming new to YouTube and trying Planet Zoo vids, I don't see them doing particularly well right now, unfortunately, because I don't think there's a huge searching market for it right now. But I like that. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah, there's not a huge market searching for new Planet Zoo content yet, but I mean, it does well for me because I have an audience who is invested in it. If that makes sense. Let's go for like a tarmac-y roof on here. How many more episodes of Foundation will we be doing? I have no idea, Bryn. I'm just going to keep going until we can't build anymore. But we've still got so much to do. I want to rebuild the town, the hall, the manor hall. We've still got a monastery to build, which is going to be a big task, and then probably just kind of go over all of them and you know, really sort of fancy them all up as we get money coming in as well. Any more people might have not for now, but hopefully in the future. That's correct about Sean. He's not what you expect. I'm very grateful when you're telling me you follow him on there. Yeah, me personally is exactly what I expected, but yeah, he's just a genuine nice bloke. They said the screens. Yes, yes, the screens would be useful. Yeah, it contrasts well, doesn't it? It looks like it's like maybe an additional add-on or something, or it just sort of breaks that building up a little. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, I think we're gonna have to leave it there. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Okay, well we've done quite a bit of the gubbins work there, which is, let's be honest, what these live streams are all about. I'll tell you what, I missed Mega Aquarium series. Yeah, do you know, Mega Aquarium was really great fun, but again, I feel like we saw everything we could in that game. Do Quackross have orangutans? Yes, they do. Yes, yeah. There we go. I haven't started Foundation series. Can you roughly tell me what it's about? Maybe I'll go and watch it later. It's basically a small medieval city builder game. But the really key things about Foundation are that the placement of most of the buildings is procedural. So the citizens decide where they're building their houses based on the areas you give them. So it's all very free form. And they get some really great freeform nature of the houses, but then the big house, the key buildings of the place, so the manor hall, the churches, the keeps, you know, the sort of armory buildings, they're all buildable using set pieces and sort of piece by piece building, and you can get some really great looking buildings out of it. It's just a really fun little cute game. It needs a bit of a UI pass and a few other fixes, but it's still in early access and it's very good fun. Gubbins as in cheesy gubbins. Yes, of course, cheesy gubbins. Will there be an animal next time? Yes, yeah. Episode 2 of this, I think we'll definitely have an animal. It's going to be sitting over here, I think. But there we go. A little bit of progress, I think, for our live stream. Normally get nothing done. But thanks for watching, folks. Really appreciate you being here. Good. If you click a like on the video, it all helps. Thanks very much. Till the next time, I'll see you later. Be good.